What's up, everybody? Liv here. Welcome back to the channel. All right, so listen, thank you guys for being here. Many of you have said that you're not seeing my videos. Listen, turn on the notification bell, and listen, I know that YouTube is shadow banning my videos. They have for some time now, so they're not coming up in the recommendation, and there's nothing I can do about it. But I'm still going to give you this good old 2A content, all right? But if you are missing my videos, go to my channel, look in the video tab, and you will see all of the videos that I've uploaded, okay? There's nothing I can do about that. But thank you guys for rocking with me, and thank you to my new subscribers. All right, so listen. We're going to get into this video today. I have a lot of things to do. By the time you see this video, I would have already taken a flight to Oklahoma City and back. I'll give you more details about that later. But in this video, we are talking about the Dan Wesson Specialist 1911. This is chambered in 9mm. All right, so listen. I did a detailed video back months ago on this particular firearm. CZ sent it over to me, and I believe that video is about 17 minutes long or so. And you guys don't watch long videos, so woo child, I gotta condense my videos. The average view on my videos is about 4 minutes or so, and so I'm sure many of you guys watch the video in its entirety, and many of you do not, but the average is like 4 or 5 minutes of view time. So I'm going to try to make this video short, but nonetheless, CZ, thank you for sending this over. And for you guys who don't know, the ambassadorship program is coming to an end, so I'm doing updates on the firearms that CZ has already sent over to me, and this is one of them. Okay, so this video is just going to be an update on this. If you want the original video where I did the entire review, I'm going to post the link over here somewhere so that you can tap on that and get into that video, okay? Again, that video is long, but I tried my best, all right? So this is just going to be a review of what I've been up to since owning this firearm. All right, so here we go. Let's get into it. Okay, so this magazine has snap caps in it for when we talk about the trigger, and we're going to go ahead and get into it. So, listen, I shot this at a steel plate match last night, and it was at one of the local gun stores that I frequent. And by the way, I couldn't film. Well, I could film, but it was too many faces to blur out, so it was too much, and I didn't have my niece with me to, like, you know, do the whole camera thing, and I didn't want to ask a stranger to do it, so I was like, I just couldn't film, so you're gonna have to take my word for it. But those who were there, they noticed me from the channel, and they saw me shoot, and so yes, I did shoot in this plate match, which I haven't been to in like 2 years. But I wanted to test out some guns, and I tested out 3 guns. It was this one, it was the CZ P10F Comp, and it was the CZ SPO1, no, the CZ75 Shadow. So I tested out all 3 of them just to see what it was like to shoot in some sort of competition, and this shined like a diamond, okay? So the plates were about 43 feet away, which is like 13.3 yards. And I believe the plates were about, I want to say 7 inches, maybe 10. And that's pushing it. Them plates were small, but I want to say about 7-inch plates, maybe 10, and 10 is max. Okay. So overall, this gun was smooth. It was very nice to shoot. The recoil was minimal. The great ergonomics. It was simple point and shoot. There was from the distance that I was shooting, there was on this one, it was a 12 o'clock hold. And it was weird because when I shot my other firearms, one was a 12 o'clock, one was a 6 o'clock, one was center to upper hold. So when I was switching back and forth, which I don't recommend, but I don't shoot competition, like I'm not like a competition shooter, so I was switching back and forth just to see what it was like to shoot it under pressure and under time and against opponents. And so that's why I was switching back and forth. So I did have a little bit of trouble trying to find my hold because every gun is different. But ultimately, this 1911 grip, oh my goodness, it sealed the deal for me. It felt solid, and this match grade barrel was hitting on everything. I wish I had some footage to show you, but unfortunately I don't, and I'm so sorry, but this video is going to be short so you're not just listening to me talk. But I had a really good time. The follow-up shots on the trigger was excellent. And let me go ahead and show you the trigger. Again, I have snap caps in here, so it's going to be hard to, because I got to remember to hold the grip safety down. So let me see if I can show you. So here, there was little take up. That's the take up right there. All right, that's the wall. All right. Okay. Ignore that noise. Sorry, my braces got me speaking all kind of ways. All right, so here's the reset. Very short, crisp, audible, tactile. Here it goes. This right here was everything, and I'm sorry about all the noise. I'm just trying to like get you to kind of see what it was like for me to shoot this and see how the trigger was. But this firearm was great. The thing that I like about the CZ P10F that this didn't do was when I had a loaded magazine, so I had to reload, and oh, just so you know, it was in the slide lock position. Okay, when I loaded, or when I inserted the loaded magazine and I boom hit it like that, the bounce had like an impact on the slide and it automatically went forward. So it automatically did that. So I put it in and it like shut the slide, or it made the slide go forward. I love that. With this, I obviously had to insert it, being a lefty, boom, boom, and boom. So it was a few more steps, but nonetheless, it was just amazing. The one thing that I didn't like with this firearm in shooting plates was the front sight. The front sight has a tritium insert, but it has the white ring. And a white ring on a white plate gets washed out. And so there are times I'm doing my 12 o'clock hold, but I'm looking, and I'm trying to do this really fast because I'm competing against the person next to me. So I'm looking, I'm like, wait, is it on the plate? Is it not on the plate? Is it on the plate? So, and then I would shoot, and sometimes I would knock it down, and sometimes I wouldn't. But I did knock it down more times than not. So don't try to play me. But yeah, that's the only thing I wish, like, it was like maybe an orange ring around it, or like a green ring or something like that. Well, the tritium is kind of green, but you know what I mean. Just an orange ring, something different, a yellow ring, something different, so that when I zone in to my front sight, it doesn't get washed out on the white plate. The other negative that I have is over time, the grip texture on this, it will really like, because I told you guys before, I grip the gun super tight. So eventually it does kind of wear on my joints in here, my fingers, my skin ultimately. And so, but once the match is over, you know, I just do a little, you know, a little this, a little massage, and I get it back. But over time, it does bite into your skin. But outside of those two negatives, which the grip is really not a negative. I mean, you want a good base when holding a large firearm like this, and I believe the side is like 5 inches long. This is a big gun. So you do want that, but the real con was the white ring around the front post. I wish it was a different color, but when I tell you, that's me actuating the safety. When I tell you I was in there. I loved it. And I don't know if you guys shoot competitions with a 1911. It might be outdated. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't shoot that much competition, but in these plate shoots, they were so fun to do. I had a really good time. People were asking me like, what are you shooting? Like, to be honest, I was doing good. So there's like tier A, tier B, tier C. Tier C is like, you know, beginners, you know. Tier B was, okay, you got a little something, something. And tier A was, oh, you know what you're doing, like, you getting it. So I was in they started me in tier C. And then when they saw me shoot, it was like, oh, you gotta go to tier B. I wasn't good enough to go to tier A, honey, but I was definitely in tier B, and I was doing my little thing. But for those who were there and saw me shooting and came over to talk to me, shout out to you guys. I appreciate it. Everyone was nice. Everyone was welcome. And again, I haven't done that in like 2 years, but I was so excited. I went to go shoot last night. It ended late. Like, I didn't end up getting home till like 11 o'clock. I was like, woo, child, I can't do this. But it was fun. So if you want to check out this particular firearm or any other Dan Wesson products, you have to go to Dan Wesson's website specifically, and I'll put that information down below. But CZ, thank you for sending this out. And I will be doing updates on the previous firearms. Well, some of them. I might do some comparison. I'll switch it up so it's not boring. But I'm going to do a few more videos. And yeah, and then the ambassadorship program will be coming to an end. But listen, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'd love to discuss. And outside of that, hope you guys are doing well, treating one another with kindness. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.